Hello and welcome to another edition of our environmental magazine, Echo at Africa. My name is Sharon Momanyi from Nairobi, Kenya, and joining me from the other side of the continent is my colleague, Neota. Hello, Enti.
Hello, Sharon, and hello to Kenya. And a warm welcome to our viewers. I'm Neota Egbe at the Conservation Foundation in Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for tuning into our Pan-African and European environmental magazine. Now, here's what we have coming up on the show today. This week, we'll be heading to South Africa to find out what's being done to help endangered seahorses. We'll go to Rwanda to meet a woman who creates jewelry from waste paper. And then we will show you a pretty artful solution to the problem of water hyacinths in Cameroon. Seahorses are mysterious and magical marine animals, but they are threatened with extinction in many parts of the world. Scientists in South Africa are trying to do something to save these tiny, cute creatures. They've developed a method to observe them in their ocean habitat.
Seahorses are incredibly well camouflaged. That protects them, but makes it hard for researchers to find them and tell them apart. Scientists in South Africa have found a way of marking the animals by implanting harmless fluorescent tags under their skin. That helps them identify and track individuals.
By tagging the animal and understanding its movement and home range, we'll be able to understand what habitat and what area it needs for its entire lifespan. Once we know this, we can demarcate zones and areas and focus that as seahorse conservation areas. And hopefully that will promote population growth of the species and help the conservation going forward.
The Knysna seahorse is a local species. It's listed as endangered by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, the IUCN. This animal is only found in 3 estuaries in South Africa. Its limited range makes the seahorse particularly vulnerable to habitat loss due to human activity, through pollution, for example. Now, marine scientists at the Knysna Basin Project are conducting a new study to learn more about this unique animal.
So up to date, the last research done on this species in the past was in 2001, 2003, and since then, no research. So this study is the first to really investigate the ecology of the species, the habitat use, and all these aspects will be used in on-the-ground conservation of this endangered species.
The beauty of the Knysna Lagoon has attracted a growing number of human residents, with a negative impact on nature. The area is managed by the South African National Park Services. They are not only concerned about pollution in the estuary, they also want to help educate local communities about the country's only endemic seahorse.
So there's definitely not enough information that goes out about the seahorse, which we are improving. We are more on social media now and also on various platforms that can reach as many people as possible. We're finding that the more people don't know, for example, they can't extract a seahorse and go and domesticate it. You know, there are rules and regulations that govern how we manage and how we conserve a species like the seahorse.
Teeson Island is an upmarket development in the middle of Knysna Lagoon. There were initial concerns about how the construction would affect the environment. Local homeowners have taken steps to protect the seahorses that live in the canals.
We've put signs in the middle of the waterways warning boats to slow down, not to create wake, not to park too close to the gabions, because Lowe's discovered that that's where they nest. So there's that kind of signage. There's a great sense of pride in Teeson Islanders that you know, we have them in our backyard, and it's part of our environment as well.
All over the world, seagrass habitats like that in Knysna Lagoon and the seahorses that live in them are under threat of extinction. The marine scientists at the Neisner Basin Project hope their study and further education will lead to a more promising outcome.
Working with an animal like this and having that absolute love for an animal like this enables you to spread that love and make people aware of how important animals like this in a system is.
Lo Claessens hopes that 10 years from now, seahorse conservation will be viewed as a success story.
Renewable energy as a source of power is gradually taking root in Nigeria. While the initial cost may have scared away some potential users, those that have bought into the idea have had to deal with unprofessional processes and attitudes. Now, this has also ruined their expectations. But one man decided he wanted to make a difference. Sani Akpoyibo decided that he was going to start up a training center that will be teaching Nigerians how to install and maintain solar panels at no cost. Now, let's go and see what he and his team are doing to ensure that renewable energy takes greater roots in Nigeria.
How to properly install, repair and maintain solar panels. That's part of the basic curriculum at the A. Stephen Renewable Energy Academy, 40 kilometers north of Lagos. The Educational Institute opened in October 2017. So far, around 145 students have received instruction.
The sun rises from the south. So once it rises from the south, that's where you get your peak period for the sunlight. So that's what I've done here now. So I've connected some of the wires down here for your positive and your negative.
The training is broken down into units. It begins with a classroom session where the students are taught the basic principles and applications of solar energy. That is followed by hands-on experience outside the classroom. Here, the students learn more about the components of a solar energy system: battery, charge controller, and solar converter. And most importantly, how to successfully market the solar power kit.
They have been able to understand and know how to talk to a client and how to make your connection properly, because most people feel that solar does not work because sometimes they undersize the capacity of the system for the client.
Kayode Adenekon is a recent graduate of the Renewable Energy Academy. He recently installed a solar energy system for this shop. Now, more and more people are turning to solar power.
I thought I knew. It was during that training that I now got to know that there are a lot of things that we have been doing one way or the other before, but now I'll never go back and do it that way again.
A. Stephen Academy owner Sani Akpoyibo and his team offer the solar training free of charge. But the company also sells pay-as-you-go packages to people in the rural areas. It is a win-win situation.
For us to be able to create more jobs for Africans where we have enough sun, many of the students, graduates, has to be taught, how do I do designs of a solar system, number one. How do I install it? And how do I maintain it for sustainability?
The A. Stephen Renewable Energy Academy wants to expand its educational program. The team is planning to build another academy in the Nigerian capital, Abuja.